everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jesenia Poissant, and in today's video we are doing your March prediction for 2020 pick a card reading. Let's get started. We have 5 piles here, and I'm going to explain a little bit on how pick a card readings work. I will leave all the timestamps down in the description and the comment section down below. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. Pick whatever deck that you feel intuitively connected to the most. You want to work with your intuition to pick the most accurate deck for you. If you picked a reading and it doesn't resonate with you, pick one of the other readings. Also, I am throwing a disclaimer out there. Remember, these are general readings and that more than one person is watching these videos. Again, I will reiterate, if one reading doesn't work with you, pick another reading to see if that suits you better. If you want to connect with your intuition with crystals, we also are going to be placing crystals for each pile. I hope you guys enjoy your reading. If you choose to pick your pick a card reading with a crystal, we have amethyst for pile number 1, we have clear quartz for pile number 2, we have citrine for pile number 3, rose quartz for pile number 4, and we have a selenite heart for pile number 5. Pause the reading so that you can connect with your intuition and connect with your higher self to pick the most accurate pile for you. I will leave all the timestamps down below in the description box and the comment section as well. I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Hello, pile number 1. This is your March 2020 prediction pick a card reading. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful raw amethyst geode. Let's dive right into your reading. All right, let's go into the reading. Pile number 1, here's the first card. We have the entrepreneur. You are someone who's a business person. You're someone who's a girl boss or a guy boss. You are someone that likes to take control. You don't like to work for anybody else. You're either have your own business or you're on a journey to creating your own business. Look at this beautiful card. You need to light the fire. You need to light your passion. You need to work towards being an entrepreneur because this is part of your life purpose. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. If you're having some doubts or you're having some difficulties within your business or whatever it is that you're creating with entrepreneurship, call on your angels to help you. Call on them to guide you. If you don't have a business, you really need to ignite your passion because you're someone that is super passionate. You have a lot of fire energy. You have the fire element within you, and you can come across a lot of challenges, but you are someone that can overcome these challenges, and you do have a tribe along with you. You do have people that support you. Maybe you don't see them, but you really need to open up your eyes to them. But let's dive deeper into the reading and let's see what your second angel message card is. Again, I just said that your entrepreneurship card, that this is your life purpose, and this card is confirming that this is your life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings you great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. It might take you some time. It might take you a decade or maybe 5 years to create this business, but again, I feel that you have a lot of support around you. Maybe your life purpose, maybe your small business, or it could be a big business as well. Maybe it has to do with children. Maybe it has to do with writing books, becoming your own author, writing blogs, but there's something along this line. And if you're not an entrepreneur now, March is going to start opening that door for you, and you're going to realize that this is where you want to go. This is the path that you want to go on so that you could achieve something really good. But again, contact your angels and your spirit guides. We have the 10 of Earth. So you're at the end of the cycle and you're going into new beginnings. Again, I feel March is going to be so great for you. You're going to be creating something really, really amazing. And we have the 10 of Earth. You're someone who needs to get grounded, or March is going to be a very grounding time for you. Again, I see you just surrounded by a lot of people. I see you surrounded by your family, your friends. You have a lot of support in the month of March. A very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things. This life purpose and this entrepreneurship that you're going after is going to give you that financial security that you are so worried about. Don't worry about it. Everything will unfold. You have to do the work. You have to put the work in for your dreams to come true. And that's the dream. The dream is when you're putting all the work in and taking the time. You're up early in the morning or you're up late at night, even though it can be hard at times, but it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. But you're at the end of the cycle, and number 10 can also mean new beginnings. So you're leaving this phase in February and going into March with a clean slate. The moon. You are having some illusions in your life. This is going to be a time also for contemplation. We have Archangel Haniel here, and he's here to tell you that you have important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Release whatever it is holding you back to become this entrepreneur, to becoming the leader in your life, to controlling your life in obviously a harmony way, but to take back control of your life and really dive into the life purpose that you're meant to have in this lifetime, because you have important talents and skills to bring forth. But we have the moon here, and the moon can be also representing illusions, your shadow self, your fears. So look at those fears. Fears don't always have to be a bad thing. Fears can really help us bring into love. What's the opposite of fear? Love. You can't have fear and love both at the same time. So really work on transforming your fears so that you can be more in alignment with your life purpose. So far we have a really great reading. We are gonna have a really great March. You just gotta light the fire within, ignite that passion again, and stop having so many fears, because this is saying that you're having the end of a cycle. But let's dive deeper into your reading. We have wait. This is a waiting period time for you. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. When you get this card is saying you're becoming very impatient. You need to become patient. I know you've been waiting a long time, and I've said in this card you might be waiting some time for this to become into fruition, but this card is saying wait. March is not the time to rush into things. You need to take things slow, and this is what this card is saying, that things are going slow. We're so used to being in a busy, fast-paced life and getting things now and wanting things now, and I want it now. Sometimes that's not good. It could become chaotic. And this card is saying we need to wait. We need to have patience, because sometimes things are better when they're slow, because you could take your time to get things implemented, to get things working, instead of things happening so fast that you become overwhelmed and you get too overwhelmed that you don't want any of it. So it's important that you wait and have more patience. But look, we have this beautiful card. Look at this cosmic eye in the sky, and it says jump in. Andromedian energy, adventure, say yes to change. I believe this connects with your fears. You really need to let go of your fears. Just jump in and take the risk. Let go of your past and take on this new adventure and dive in. But take your time. Don't dive into too many projects at once, because again, you're just gonna get too overwhelmed. Focus on one thing at a time. Take that one thing, take baby steps one at a time, because when you have multiple things happening at once, you're putting out energy into the universe, like too much crazy energy that the universe doesn't know really what's going on. So take steps one thing at a time. We also have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This is such a beautiful card, and this card is saying you're so focused on your projects, you're so focused on your goals that you're not taking some time out for yourself. You really need to take some time out for yourself so that you can, when you plant seeds, you don't keep watering the seed, watering it all day long. You would drown the seed wouldn't grow. Every day you put some water on your seeds and you watch it grow. That's the proper way of watching things flourish, watching your projects and your goals come into fruition. So make your life a moving prayer. This spirit is saying that you need to make your morning, afternoon, and your nighttime routine more passionate. You need to enjoy the little things. You're too focused on the destination, and you need to come back. You need to come back into the present moment. You need to come back and give yourself some self-care. Let's look into your life purpose card, children. We also have children here. Like I said before, maybe you're working with children, writing a book, but this card, we have the children here. And again, we have the lion, which is a fire element, the fire sign. Maybe you're a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. And again, he's playing music. This is a beautiful thing. Surround yourself with music to really enhance your abilities and to really get back into alignment and dancing with the universal vibrations. Your healing message from the angels is to manifest. You're someone who could really manifest things quickly. Once you put your mind to it, you can light the fire and things happen quickly. And I think this is why this card is so important to wait. Think of the things that you want to manifest so that you don't manifest things that you don't want. But that's so great about manifestation. We don't always get what we want. It doesn't manifest so easily or quickly or overnight, not all things. But you need to work on manifestation and believe in yourself again and taking that time out for yourself. But let's look into your goddess card. And we have Menomosin. I don't really exactly know how to pronounce her name, but again, we have a time of contemplation. This is a time of completion as well. The past, you're holding on too much of the past. You need to let go of the past. Menomosin, this goddess is saying, let go of the past. The past doesn't define you. Whatever is triggering you about your past, you need to let those things go. And that's why this card is showing up again too, to wait, because we don't want to manifest the wrong things, because you're still stuck into the past. We don't want to manifest the wrong things. We want to manifest the right things and jump into greatness and jump into the good things in life. Our stories can really hold us hostage when the past no longer serves us. So what stories are you telling yourself over and over again? What are those repetitive stories, those repetitive video tapes that you're telling in your mind's eye, your thoughts? What are you saying over and over again? You need to release that because it doesn't serve you. Menomo saying she's the goddess of memories. She's reminding you that if you're running away from painful memories or painful things that happen to you, you need to face them. You need to face your fears. We have the moon here, and that's working on your shadow self. That's working on things that you've been too busy working so much to avoid yourself. You need to take that self-care and work on your shadow self. To become more in alignment, you have to do this stuff to help you find the meaning and purpose in life, to help you find your life purpose. Metamosine, she really calls you to be honest with yourself and be honest about things that you've been wounded. What wounded you? Who wounded you? You need to really dig deep to uncover stuff that is left in your unconscious mind and bring it to the conscious mind. It could be a messy experience. It could take a lot of courage and a lot of work to do this, but you have the light within to do this work, and you really need to do the shadow work so that your life purpose can really come into fruition as best as possible. So Minimosine, she really invites you to dig deep and do the inner work, because you have a lot of miracles coming. This card is miraculous. It's beautiful. You have manifestation. All these cards are really great, and saying that positivity can really come in March, and a lot of things can come into fruition, but you got to do the work. And that is your reading for March. If you picked a crystal, you picked amethyst. Amethyst is really great for psychic protection and also to help you with your spiritual path, for your enlightenment and for your spiritual growth. I love amethyst. Amethyst is really a beautiful stone. It's really calming. Also, you could wear the color purple to really connect with that color. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If you like this reading, please hit the thumbs up down below, and also subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday and Friday so that you can hang out with me. Other than that, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you, and have a great month, and welcome to your March 2020 prediction. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful clear quartz point. Okay, let's dive right into your reading. We have the first card. We have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. We also have cleanse and detox. And we have the Three of Air, and we have the Page of Earth. So let's start with the first card, which is obviously about acceptance. I just read the card to you. And March is going to be really a time where you need to do self-acceptance. You need to accept the way things are, just the way they are, and really get out of your head. You need to get grounded, because March you might not like everything that March has for you, but we'll see what the rest of the reading has to say. But this is a time of acceptance, just accepting the way your life is right now. That doesn't mean that you still can't manifest for the month of March, but you need to just accept the way things are. You need to stop playing the victim. You need to get out of this rut that you've been in the past month of February, because it's just not serving you anymore. You need to connect with your angels and your guides, because they really are listening and they're really there for you. But you have free will, and they will only intervene if you ask for their help. March is a time of self-acceptance, but also you need to cleanse and detox. You need to detox things, what I just said, what no longer serves you. It's a time of March to detox. We're going into a new season. Spring starts in the month of March. So this is really a time to cleanse your house, get rid of clutter, because it's the energy, there's too much energy that you're holding on to. And the month of March is really a time of just accepting things and cleansing and detoxing and letting certain things go. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease and any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares and worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. This is also saying that you need to bring in more organic foods into your diet, more cleaner products in your skincare, in your makeup routine if you're a woman, or even a man, your deodorant. You need to start changing things to organic, healthier options, because your body is super sensitive, more sensitive than you realize. We have the 3 of Earth, so you're gonna have a little bit of challenges in March. There's gonna be great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others, and that's where this acceptance card is coming in. Who do you need to forgive? What are you holding on to? This is where your clutter is gonna really help clear things. Do you have things from your relationship, old relationships in your house? You need to get rid of it. That's what these cards are saying. If you have a relationship loss and you still have things from your significant other, you need to get rid of it. Their energy is on those material things. Energy is everywhere. Everything has its own vibration, and that is not helping you for moving on. You need to forgive this person, and you need to really integrate your suffering into healing. We also have the Page of Earth. I feel like you just don't want to deal with this stuff. And that's where the acceptance is coming in again. Spirit keeps telling me to remind you, you need to really accept things in March. And you need to move forward. And I really do feel this is a heartbreak. This card is saying good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. You need to integrate your healing. You need to integrate your suffering into healing, like I said before. You need to bring in a new healthy project, something new that's really gonna get you out of this funk that you've been in. Maybe it is something that you wanna study, whether it's a workshop that you wanna do, or if you wanna go back to school, but you really need to be more patient with yourself. But you're gonna be successful, and there's gonna be a message that comes to you in the month of March that will help you, whether it's your higher self that tells you or your angels. Pay attention to signs, because something is coming for you. Let's dive deeper into the reading. We have I'm sorry. Who is it that you need to apologize to? Do you need to apologize to yourself? Do you need to apologize to somebody? Or do you just internally need to forgive someone in order for you to let go of that negativity that's harboring in your body? You need to let this go. You need to become defensiveless. You've been super defensive. You've been playing the victim, right past wrongs, uprooting. This is really hurting your spiritual growth. You feel like you're broken into 2. I really do feel this is a heartbreak from a relationship. March is the new season. We're going into spring. It's about new beginnings, planting new seeds. So you really need to hone in within those energies. You really need to root yourself and ground yourself again. Integrate your suffering into healing. We have, once you do all this, you're going to have an opportunity. You're gonna have a door that opens. But you need to work on healing in your shadow self. We have the golden children. You need to listen to what your inner child is saying to you. Tenderness, innocence. You have rare gifts. If you're feeling really hurt and you're playing victim, it's your inner child. What does your inner child need? What kind of healing is going to be best for you in the time of March? All paths lead to home. inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Like I said, you really need to go within. You really need to do the spiritual work. You really need to listen to your intuition and listen to your inner child, because your inner child is crying for help and you're not listening. You're really closing off, and you need to open up your heart chakra. You need to go down this path. You're in too much of resistance. When you're in too much of resistance, you're stuck, and you're gonna stay stuck until you decide to start moving forward. Again, this is a general reading. It can mean different things to you. Take what it is that is most important to you and the messages that resonate with you. Once you start integrating this healing, once you decide, once you are ready to do it, you're gonna start feeling better each day. Take it slow, step by step. Let's see what your life purpose entails. You need to bring in more crystals into your life. This is really gonna help towards your healing, and also crystals are part of your life purpose. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. You're probably a crystal child or an empath, a light worker. If you're any of those, you're super sensitive to other people's energy, and this is why you've closed your heart so much, because you're someone who really feels intensely. I would definitely work with your heart chakra, but as well all your spiritual chakras, your throat chakra, third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. And get crystals, work with crystals, pick out crystals that are gonna help you with your healing. It's part of your life purpose. And work with crystals too to help with your cleansing and detoxification. Let's look into your healing message from your angels. Harmony, balance. Your angels really want you to have harmony and balance in your life. And once you start doing this work, you're gonna start feeling that way. Once you start accepting things are gonna balance more out. Things are gonna come into harmony. You're gonna start feeling lighter. You're not gonna feel so burdened. You're not gonna have all these challenges. Things will change. But let's see what your goddess card is for this reading too. We have Iris. You need to communicate. This is such a beautiful card. You need to work on your communication, which correlates with your throat chakra. So get throat chakra crystals that are going to help with your path, such as lapis lazuli, blue calcite. Any of the crystals that correlate with the color blue is going to really help you. But Iris is all about communication. Whoever it is that you need to forgive and say sorry to, you need to communicate with them. You need to start building your foundation again. You need to start building your life. You need to start moving on. You need clarity in your communication. This is a beautiful card, and this is saying in March is when you're gonna have the new beginnings in your life. You're gonna start celebrating your life again. Start writing in a journal. Start telling yourself a new story to help you manifest better things into your life. Call on your goddess Iris to really help you, because you're feeling disconnected from others, and this can be disconnected from a loved one. So ask Iris, ask your angels for clarity and to get clear yourself. You really need to get clear. You really need to open up your heart again. And you really need to start saying no to playing games, no to manipulation, and anything that is negative. You really need to move forward, and really in your next relationship, that's what you have to say to yourself. And you need to really trust in yourself, and you need to really set those boundaries. You need to have a straightforward attitude and really make those statements. No more playing games, no more manipulation, no more negative relationships, because it's not serving you. And you're someone who really reacts with kindness. You're someone who is so kind. Don't let people take advantage of you. Just because you are kind doesn't mean that you need to let people walk all over you. If you picked a crystal, you picked clear quartz, and clear quartz will really help you bring in this clarity with communication, with anything, because it's an energy amplifier. It really releases negative energy. That is your reading for March 2020. If you like this reading, hit the thumbs up down below. As well, hang out with me every Monday and Friday. Those are my upload days. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Pile number 3, if you picked a crystal, you picked the crystal citrine. This is your March 2020 prediction reading. Pile number 3, ooh, we have the wedding card. Now this doesn't necessarily mean there's a wedding coming in March. Maybe there is, But this is also a card about celebration. Maybe you're in a relationship or a new relationship is gonna sprout, but this is really a new beginning for you in March. A time to really celebrate. We have spring coming. It's exciting. We're gonna have more sun out. But if you're going to have a wedding, this is saying marriage is a union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continue to breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Now, if you're someone that's like, I'm not getting married anytime soon, I'm not even interested, remember this is a general reading, so a wedding card can also mean celebration. But let's see what the rest of the reading withholds. We have giving and receiving. Look at this beautiful kangaroo and the baby Joey and the parrot, so cute. We have giving and receiving. You're someone that is a giver, and you might need to learn how to receive. You can't have one or the other. You need an even exchange. That's how giving and receiving works. You don't go to work and you don't, for example, you don't go to work and you don't not get paid, right? You get paid because it's in giving and receiving. You're giving a service, and that service you get money for that service. So if you don't do this already, this card is saying that you need to learn to give and receive in the month of March. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of the rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So this message simply means in the month of March, you need to start learning how to either give, or you need to start learning how to receive. You're either a giver or you're a receiver, and you need to start having the opposite along with that, because you're not in alignment right now with the universe. And this is saying it's time to get in alignment with the universe so that you can manifest things that are better for you in your life. We have the King of Air. So you might have a lot of challenges in the month of March, but you need to speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So we have balancing again. We need to balance giving and receiving, balance mental and emotional considerations. You are someone that really likes to do things for others. You're someone who really likes to give your all to others, but you really need to take care of yourself and take care of your mental health and take care of you. You're someone that really likes to be the leader of your tribe, but again, going back to giving and receiving, you really need to adapt to this. You need to create new things and stop being stuck in old ways. We also have the ego. So this really works well with this card in particular, the King of Air, because of the challenges that you're going to have in the month of March. It's not bad challenges, but it's more so lessons that you need to learn because you're not learning them. And the month of March, it's really gonna bring light to that. Maybe you are someone that receives too much and you're not giving enough to others. And you don't have to give with material things. Giving a hug, giving a kiss, saying hello to someone, opening the door for someone, that's all things that are giving. And also receive that. If this is a general reading, so you're either someone who's a giver or a receiver. So take whatever it is of the opposite of what I say. We have Archangel Jophiel, which Jophiel is the opposite of Archangel Michael. She's like not the opposite, but she's the female version of Archangel Michael. So Archangel Jophiel, really calling her for spiritual and for physical protection, but you're working too much with your ego. You're putting on this mask, you're putting up this front that your life is great, that you're happy, and this card is saying, my friend, you are working with your ego, you're putting a mask up. You really need to take that mask down because it's not working for you. Your ego is getting in the way of your true self. This is a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Again, this is a general reading, so maybe you also just are feeling trapped. You're creating things in your mindset. Maybe you're an air sign. You're someone that's always in your head. You're not focusing on the right things that life is trying to tell you right now. Also, you have a lot of responsibilities, and this can really be a burden to you. You have a lot of responsibilities within your family life, but right away, I wouldn't be too concerned with these two cards here because we have the wedding card right away for the month of March. It's gonna be a celebration. So once you figure out these little challenges that are happening, things will unfold for you pretty quickly. But let's dive deeper. We have a new earth, a new beginning. It's happening. Keep holding on to your vision. Whatever this vision is, it's gonna be very beautiful, and it's gonna start coming to fruition in March, or it's going to instantly happen in March, depending who you are. But this is a new beginning, a new beginning, a new way of life, a new, you need to like adapt to new ways. We have spring coming, a new energy is coming. You're gonna start feeling better again. Maybe you just really haven't felt yourself, and you're just telling people, yeah, I'm great, but really in the inside, you're not feeling great. But don't worry, things are gonna change. Things are gonna have a turnaround. Everything's gonna come full circle for you. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. You really need to get grounded. Whatever your ego is telling you, it's not true. It is not true, what are the stories you're telling yourself? What is your ego telling you? That you're not good enough? Because you are good enough, you're worthy. And it's all things in perspective. You need to change your perspective, like I said. You need to adapt to a new mindset in the month of March. We have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. You're someone who has past lives, and you're someone who mentally has been dealing with this in the past. This is a pattern that you need to let go of because it's no longer serving you. And in March, this new beginning is gonna happen for you. You're gonna have a new doorway. And the Lost Lands is this like beautiful, like a beautiful earth, a place that nobody knows about, a place that has been lost. Maybe you've been feeling lost. You just have a lot of burdens that's been holding you back, and you really need to let go. You need to see the bigger perspective. You need to see the positive in the lessons, the blessings, not the curses. You need to see the positive in order for you to move on and have this beautiful new energy in the month of March. Let's see what your life purpose entails. Nutrition. Maybe you're someone that really likes to help people with nutrition. This card could also mean that you need to work with healing foods, whole plant-based foods. You need to incorporate more in your diet. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. You're someone who loves to cook, and that can be a really good thing to give to people as part of your life purpose. Let's see your healing message. Emerging. This goes along with a new earth and the lost lands. And your ego, you're emerging. You're letting go of your ego. We all have our ego moments, but this is really a time that you're shedding new skin. You're shedding old skin and you're creating new skin. You're emerging to a new person. You're blossoming into a new being. And this is really great. Maybe you're not even a person that likes to cook, but maybe you should start cooking, start being creative, create something, start a creative project, because this new energy is gonna really help you shed the old skin. Let's look at your goddess card. We have Amy, and again, we have number 1, new beginnings. This is really gonna be a grounding time for you in the March, and it's a new beginning for you. Adaptability. Like I said before, you really need to adapt to new things. You set intentions for how your life is, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but you need to keep setting those intentions because it's just gonna help you have a better a fuller life. So who do you wanna become in your experience of life, and what do you desire? That's what Amy, the adaptability goddess, is trying to send a message to you. You have everything that you need right now. You have everything you need right now. Your ego is getting in the way. Stop letting your ego get away. Stop letting your self-doubts get in the way, because you are so powerful. And this guidance is saying that you're aligned with the universe. You just need to tap into it. You need to let go of your ego, because Amy, she's the goddess of a shapeshifter. She can shapeshift into any reality that she wants. You're someone that can really emerge and really can change. but you really just need to adapt to a new mindset. We have the King of Air, which here I said before. We have the King of Air, which I said there was like a lot of challenges coming in the month of March. And maybe it's just lessons, maybe it's just like life challenges that you're just not ready to deal with, but you really need to adapt to this and you need to respond to life challenges because you're holding on too tightly to your ego, to a certain way things should be. And life doesn't work that way. Life can't always be exactly the way we want it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect. You're imperfect, I'm imperfect, life is imperfect, and that is what makes everything perfect. I know that's kind of like ironic and sounds like hypocritical, but that's how life is. Maybe you're attached to too many things. You're attached to your ego, you're attached to things that are supposed to be a certain way, but you need to let go and let the universe show you your desired outcome. When certain challenges happen that you don't like in life and it goes into a different direction, you resist. Your ego comes into play. You need to be open-minded and let things flow and don't fear. No fear in the month of March. You need to go forward in a beautiful way. So even though we have these two cards, we have beautiful cards ahead. We had the beautiful wedding card at first. You need to trust whatever happens in life. And if a bump happens, if a challenge happens, it's okay. Work through it and move forward. If you picked a crystal for this reading, you picked citrine. And citrine has to do with money and abundance. If you're worried about financial things, this is saying that don't worry. The financial abundance is coming in the month of March. You're gonna have a new fiery passion for life, a new beginning, a new energy. If you like this reading and it resonated with you, hit the thumbs up down below. Also, come hang out with me and subscribe to my channel because I upload every Monday and Friday. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Pile number 4, if you picked a crystal, you picked a rose quartz crystal. This is your pick a card March 2020 prediction reading. Let's see what the month of March has in store for you. Right away we have be honest with yourself. We're going into a new season in the month of March. Spring starts to emerge. What are the things that you need to let go? What are the false things that you're saying to yourself that you need to let go in the month of March? What are these fears that are holding on to you or that are making you resist things? What are these fears that you need to look at so that you could go into spring, into the new season with new energy? Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon your angel wings. Then we have the card Go For It. So I feel like this is a past card. This is you in the month of February. And to go into month of March, you need to go for it. You need to let go of these worries, these fears, and you need to open your heart because your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered from your angels. March is going to be a very magical time for you. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over and everyone involved. Stay on your present path and it'll take you very far indeed. Then we have the Page of Air. You're someone who is really honest, logical, impulsive, and curious. And this goes along with, what are you not being honest with yourself? Because you are a person who's honest to others, but what about yourself are you not being honest with? This is challenging information that's going to come in the month of March. There's going to be delays or change to plans. Truth delivered without tact. And again, we have 2 unicorns here. I do believe something new, something magical is going to happen for you in the month of March. And these challenges doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We don't have to look at challenges as a bad thing. It could be a good thing that's going to help us move forward and bring in this beautiful thing that is about to come to fruition in the month of March. Maybe it's a relationship, a partnership, a friendship. Something new is coming in the month of March. You need to have strength. We have the Archangel Ariel. Again, we have the wolf here, we have Sphinx here, and I think that's a tiger. And then we have a tiger here. You have to have a lot of strength in the month of March. You need to build this great inner strength And you need to release harsh judgments. And this goes along with the first card, releasing fears, releasing doubts, releasing worries. You need to forgive and have compassion, because in the bigger picture, we have the 2 unicorns and then we have a rainbow in the background. March can really be your magical month. It could really be your new beginning. Spirit is saying it's all up to you. It doesn't matter how many readings that you watch. It doesn't matter. It's helpful. The angels and spirit are coming through to give you the messages, but you really need to listen, because you're the only person that can change your reality. But you will have the rainbow's promise if you listen to your intuition. The rainbow is all about in God's promise. Your life is a canvas. This is saying you create your reality. Like I just said, it's up to you. It doesn't matter how many readings you watch, you're the creator of your reality. This is saying that you're someone who is an artist. You know how to manifest, you know how to create, you're very accountable, you're logical, you're honest, you know exactly what you want. You're the one who's holding yourself back. You need to have clarity, you need to build clarity, you need to build strength, because you're making up these illusions in your mind. But you are an artist, you're someone who knows how to go for it. Once you tap in, you're someone who's unstoppable. Look at this beautiful card, deep cellular healing. How beautiful is this archway? So beautiful. You're on the right path. That's what I feel from spirit. They're telling me that you're on the right path. You just need to walk the path. It's okay to have fears, but don't let them define you. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. You're someone that really needs to heal these fears and these doubts. You can heal your fears and doubts along with creating your life and creating your canvas. You need to just stop resisting and build the strength within yourself in the month of March. This says the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So again, if you look here, she's like, has her arms behind her head. You really need to bloom. You need to bloom in March. You need to have this new beginning. You need to just go for it. Like this card says right here, you need to go for it. Let yourself be seen. You're holding yourself back. You have so many talents. You're someone who is, you can really bring magic into this world. You have so many talents and skills. And once you go down the pathway, all these doors are gonna open up for you. So many more doors than you even imagine. You really need to see the bigger picture here. And you need to stop being afraid, because this is part of your life purpose. You need to integrate energy healing in your life. Maybe part of your life purpose is an energy healer. You need to clear and cleanse yourself. This is part of your deep cellular healing. You need to get Reiki, do a chakra healing, meditation. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. You need to just go for it. The spirit keeps telling me, go for it. Stop being afraid. Call on your angels. Call on Archangel Ariel to give you the strength that you need to move forward. Your healing message is support. The angels and your guides, they're here to support you. They're here for you. Call on them. They want to celebrate you. You need to have more compassion for yourself. You're way too hard on yourself. Let's look at your goddess. We have the Freya, radical acceptance. She's all about spiritual growth, and she's all about taking risk. You need to go for it. The angels and spirit, they're saying the same thing. We're here to support you. You have Freya. She's here to tell you, take the risk. You have a lot of responsibilities in life, but they're here to support you, and they're saying yes. They're saying yes, go for it. You need to accept who you are, and then others will accept you. If you picked a crystal, you picked rose quartz. Rose quartz is beautiful for this reading to give yourself self-love and self-compassion to yourself and as well to others. That is your reading. I hope you have a wonderful March. Remember, you're the creator of your reality, and anything that I said, you can change it if you don't like it. Hit that thumbs up if this video resonated with you, and also hang out with me every Monday and Friday are my upload days. Namaste, the light in me honors the light in you. Bye guys! Hello, pile number 5. This is your March 2020 prediction reading. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful selenite heart. All right, let's dive right into this beautiful reading we have for you in the month of March. We have let your past go. What is it that you're holding on to? I feel this is a common theme for most of the readings. And I think it's because we're going into the month of March. We're going into a new season. Winter is all about hibernating, holding on, hiding out. But we really need to spread our wings in the month of March, and that is what Spirit is telling me for you to listen to this message. The burden of carrying around your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. What is it that you're holding on to? What do you need to create new? What is the story that you keep telling yourself? You need to let this go. Your past is gone. The time is now. Time is malleable. Time is an illusion. The time is now. That doesn't exist anymore. Your past doesn't exist anymore. The only reason why it exists is because your ego is holding on to it. You're holding on to it in your mentality. The past no longer exists. This is, in the month of March, it's really a time for you to play. Again, you're holding on to too much, you're resisting too much, and this is time to open up, blossom. But loved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy to that. You'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. It's a time to play, it's time to bring joy into your life. It's time to just take some time. I know that you might be very busy, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour. It will make a difference. Take some time for you to pamper yourself, watch a movie, watch a show that's really gonna help replenish your soul, because your inner child is calling you. Your inner child is saying, please, I need some love. We got the 10 of air. This is a new beginning for you in the month of March, an end of a cycle and a new beginning. You're leaving an end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. An addiction can be anything. Food can be an addiction, alcohol, drugs, anything could be an addiction. Anything that you continually do that is a bad habit is an addiction. But month of March is going to be a time of play. It's going to be a time of new beginnings. Ooh, we also have the 10 of fire. This is really going to be a new beginning for you, and you're really letting go of something big. You're really at a big end of a cycle. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. This is why this card play came. You are overwhelmed. You are burdened. You are burnt out. You need to let go of the past. You need to play. You're coming out of this difficult situation, so don't worry. Call on your angels to give you that extra support. That will be your help from others. If you have family, ask for help for them as well. Also, for this pile number 5, we got an extra angel card here that the other decks didn't get. So you guys are special. We have the Queen of Air. You're someone who's independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. But really, this wittiness, this realistic part of you makes you very exhausted. That's why this card comes in play. You need to just play. Call in your inner child. What brings magic into your life? What makes you happy? An objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Again, letting go of the past. What no longer serves you. Setting the humor in seeing the humor in a situation. Like I said, watch a funny movie. You really need to just let go because you're at a big end of a cycle. There's so much resistance, but this resistance is gonna bring you this end of a cycle, and it's just gonna be like, boom. You keep wondering, why do I have so much resistance? Why do I feel this way? You're in an energy shift, and the shift is gonna happen. You just need to start pampering yourself, start having more fun in your life to just really get this end of the cycle out of the way. Star bathing. We have star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. This card, Spirit is telling me, you need to rest and rejuvenate in the month of March. You've been dealing with a lot of stuff this year, and you went into this year in a positive way, and things just were so challenging. Certain things happened that you didn't expect were gonna happen, and it really put a damper on your spirit. In the month of March, it's time to rest and rejuvenate. Get rid of this cycle. You need to be part of this in your healing to move forward. Use crystals that can help you. Meditate, rest, take baths, whatever it is that helps replenish you, you need to do it. March is gonna be your new year. We have the messenger. The angels have a message for you. The spirit has a message for you. Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. You need to bring harmony and balance back. And you might have to take baby steps to really bring forth this harmony, to bring in pampering yourself and loving yourself. But you really need to create calming energy in the month of March. And that's Spirit's message. You need to bring harmony back into your life because you deserve it. You need to know that you deserve harmony. You're not alone. You have a lot of support. This winter season, you've really been isolating yourself. You're not having enough physical connection. You're not involved in the community. But this new season, you're gonna be connected again. You're gonna have this community. You're gonna have this relationship that you've been wanting so badly. It's just that you've been really in this resistant energy. You haven't been able to bring in new things into your life. Let's see what your life purpose entails. Music. Bring back music into your life. Music is part of your life purpose. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Bring in music to really help replenish yourself. Let's see what your healing message. It's time to forgive. It's time to forgive yourself. Spirit is telling me this is all about you, not about anybody else. You need to forgive yourself. It's okay that this year didn't go the way that you planned. It's okay. Remember, time is illusion. Time is malleable. Start now. That's what matters. Starting now. Let's see what your goddess card is. Look at how beautiful and happy she is. She's so happy. The month of March is going to be a great time for you guys. This is a beautiful outcome. We have humor. We have humor again. Where did we have humor before? We had humor here, seeing the humor, laughing. You need laughter back in your life. Spirit's really telling me you need to watch funny movies and funny TV shows. This is gonna just really help you. Go to comedy shows, watch something funny that's really gonna lift up your spirits. March is gonna bring you a new, fresh start. Yuzumi, if I'm saying her name correctly, she's a Japanese goddess. Look how happy she is. I just love it. You can't help but not smile when you see this card. It's so beautiful. She's the goddess of laughter, and she also is telling you to be playful. Along with this beautiful little girl here that we got, which was play, she's also inviting you to be playful. And March is really a big time for you to build your foundation. Build this happiness for you in your life because you deserve it. And laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is just the best way to really heal things and to really just bring in a new energy in your life. Your life is not meant to be all work and no play. What's the point of life then if you wait till you retire to have fun? You need to have fun now. It's a time for you to just be silly, to laugh more, and just, even take up some yoga, any exercise that will help you get move your chi. You really need to move your chi. You need movement in your life. You've been too stagnant and isolated. You haven't been really moving this winter. And yes, there's a lot of things that have been happening in this world, a lot of sad things, but your life is serious too, and your dreams and desires are important. She reminds you to enjoy life and just have fun. Maybe you need to take a social media break and just take a week off, unplug, because that's gonna really help you just distance and connect with yourself. You've been taking life too seriously, and that's why these cards are coming up. You're taking yourself too seriously, and you just need to believe in yourself again. You just really need to connect with this goddess and connect with your angels and just forgive yourself. And humor and laughter, it's just a really great way to balance yourself. And that's what the message here is for you, is to balance yourself and just have fun. If you like this reading, hit the like button down below. As well, hang out with me every Monday and Friday are my upload days. If you picked a crystal, you picked selenite. Selenite is a beautiful calming stone. It's really great for you for the month of March. It's really calming. It's really gonna transmute negative energy into positive energy. Other than that, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Bye guys.